Hey, what's up with y'all, man? I'm about to be doing a video today. The first thing I'm about to be doing a video about, or the only thing, is how to eat to live, bro. This the book where I learned most of this stuff from, and I'm finna put an Amazon link or so I don't know a link to get where you could get this book, but it look backwards for y'all and shit. But it's How to Eat to Live by Elijah Muhammad. You can search that up and find it. But I'll put a link in the description for all this stuff if you don't want to get in and read it yourself, which I highly recommend you do. There's two books on this. There's number one and number two, and I'm like halfway through reading this one, but I've already read this one. This one has lots of stuff. I really suggest that y'all get both of them, but at least just get this first book or hear what I have to say in the video. But yeah, this is a really good book. Talks about lots of stuff on how to eat to live, and it goes in depth and stuff and explains to you why the things how they is and stuff. But yeah, I hope y'all been keeping up on uplifting your vibrations and your frequencies, keeping your energy to yourself, not wasting it. I know, fuck shit, man. It's drinking hella water, bro. I got the water on deck, you feel me? Whatever it is, stay away from that faucet water. That shit bad for you. But yeah, we finna get straight into this. I got some things wrote down for the video and stuff. So first we gonna talk about foods to stay away from, alright? So basically, let's see. We finna start off with the worst food ever, with the most worst food. And it's a food that Allah forbids. It's a sin to eat this. And now, I'm gonna get into why swine, the pig, whatever y'all wanna call it, is. It isn't just like, oh, it's unhealthy for you. That's what, no. And y'all ain't finna go to hell since, cause I've been eating it when I was a little kid. I ain't know. Cause it ain't y'all fault. Y'all was born into this stuff. Y'all don't, this engulfed of, this is from, y'all was raised into it. That's part of y'all life. Y'all don't know the reasons because y'all been lied to. Everything about your life is a whole damn lie. Christianity, that's a whole bunch of fucking bullshit and lies and stuff. The devil civilization, we are surrounded in lies so you don't know. But once you do know and know why it's bad to eat swine and the multiple things that it causes and it came from all that stuff, then it's your responsibility to never eat that shit again and stay away from it. And that's one of the reasons why willingly disobeying a lot of saying y'all shouldn't do that and showing you why y'all, once y'all know why, y'all shouldn't be eating. That's why it's a sin. Once you know, so all the shit y'all been doing, fuck it. Y'all ain't know what y'all was doing. Y'all ain't know it was bad. But now I'm about to get into it. Tell y'all why. So we gonna start with the pig and stuff. And again, this book, How to Eat to Live, this is where all this information came from. And y'all can even, this has everything in it. So if y'all want to get even more in depth to stuff, just read this book. This is a really good book. But yeah, basically, first we're gonna get into the health aspect to it. The pig, that shit poisonous for you. It don't instantly kill you unless you. That's why they want you to cook it all the way, because if you cook it where it's raw, medium rare, whatever, pink in the middle, however you say it, they have these worms in it, and if it's not fully cooked, the worms are gonna instantly hospital. You gonna go to the hospital and be fucked up because these worms. I don't know the exact word for them. I don't know how to say it. It's some weird shit that start with a T. But there's worms inside the pork stomach. It starts off in their stomach and in like the intestines and shit, and then it spreads to the rest of the pig's body. And then when you eat it, the worms come from there to you. So even you cooking it all the way through, the worms are still finna be in you. They ain't finna be as deadly and stuff, but they slowly, they don't instantly, cause that's what these devils they don't care about. And Christians, they want to spread this and stuff because they don't care about if it as long as it don't instantly kill you, they cool with it. But this stuff over time, that's what you shouldn't be living to 60 years old. You should be living 100 plus. And with this stuff I'm about to tell you, I can do that. It ain't guaranteed because you can get shot. You could have a random brain aneurysm. You could catch cancer. There's a million things that could go, but you ain't finna be dying of old age or failure and stuff unless you have some condition like cancer or whatever the fuck that's gonna end your life immediately. But with this stuff, people ain't supposed to be on average living to 62 years old, and so y'all should be living 100 plus years. And all this stuff I'm about to tell y'all, it don't matter if you older, you 50. Start eating good now. Start doing good for yourself. That's not even just about eating. That's about everything. Just because you've gotten down to a certain point in your life, don't matter how old or young you are, y'all should start doing good now. But yeah, so basically, there's these worms in the pork, right? And then that shit go to your stomach, and eventually through your 60 whatever years of life, that shit it go through, the worms start working up till they go to your spine, and then they go to your brain, and then your ass gonna fucking die. And it's also bad for your stomach too. Your stomach can't handle that shit. So that shit is literally a fucking poison that's slowly killing you off. Alright? So that's the first part of pork. The next thing is pork is a dirty ass. It's the most dirt, like animals, cause animal like they're dirty and all shit. But on animal standards, pigs are the fucking worst. They stay in their own filth and stuff. They sit around in their own food. They keep on eating until they can't eat no more. Like literally, physically cannot put no food into them. And as soon as they have a little bit more space, they keep on eating. So they a fucking fatty ass thing. So one, they poisonous. Two, they a dirty ass animal out of all of them. And three, it's a fucking the worms and shit, the health aspects of stuff. So it's unhealthy, and it's worse than unhealthy. It's poisonous. It has poison inside of it. And then the next part, there was I don't know the full, I don't know all the names and stuff, but basically, well, actually, the pig was grafted. It's a grafted animal, just like these devils, the white devils. They're a grafted race, and I'm not. All devils are white, but not all white people are devils. They're regular ass white people. They cool and fine, but the devils are a different type. They just like the devils. The pig was grafted. The pig was grafted from the rat. Y'all might be like, that's some bullshit, but read the book, and you can search this stuff up. The pig was grafted from the rat. And the next part of this is that one day there was a black man, and he was like, he had demons inside of him. He was possessing stuff, and then God looked down upon him, and he felt bad that he was possessing stuff, and he was calling to God like, please save me, help me. So Allah, he reached down and said, I'm gonna take these demons out. He's like, I'm so sorry for eating the pork because it's poisonous and stuff. And then Allah's like, all right, to make sure your ass don't eat none of that shit no more, I'm finna put the demon inside of the pig, the swine, and shit. So he put that shit inside of it. So ever since then, that shit, that's fucking, it has there's a little literal, I can't speak, bro. There's damn demons inside of it, alright? So he took the demons out of it and then put it into the pig. He's like, alright, thank you, Allah, so much for taking these. So that's another reason why it's forbidden to eat. It has what's it called in it? Demons in it and stuff. Because he took it out. Y'all can search this shit up too, bro. So he did that. He took it out the black man and then he put it in because the Asiatic black man, the original, how they want, but the so-called American Negro, that's what they want us to think and stuff. That is the original people or the lost found members of the tribe of Shabazz, that they took us from Africa, and they ain't even called Africa. They want us to make that shit think that's just really Asia. So they took us from Asia, brought us over here, and indoctrinated us, taught us to eat the wrong foods, and taught us all the wrong shit. They taught us Christianity, which is a whole bunch of bullshit. And basically that's what the so-called American Negro is they took us and they lied to us, and now we believe in it, and we live in a civilization and stuff. So that's what the lost and found members of the tribe of Shabazz is. But basically, he took the demon out of him, out of the one black dude, and then put it into the swine and stuff. And they want us, they urge us to eat the swine. They all cool. And there's a lot of other like animals that are unhealthy to us that they just fucking, they don't even care about it. They want you to eat the fucking shit. The reason, cause the devils and stuff, the Christians, just cause you Christian don't mean you devil. You just been lied to by them, and they wanna you in a civilization and stuff. You uncivilized, but they want you to because they've been taught trickology. They're a grafted race. They was grafted by Yaakov and taught trickology and all that shit. So they want to lie to you, and they want to disobey God and stuff. So they eat pork because pork has demons inside of it, and he already don't want you to eat it. He prohibited it because it's poisonous to you. So they don't give a fuck. They don't care, and it has demons. So the fact that it's against the law of God to eat it, they fucking eat that shit, and they say, oh no, it's all good. Come on, do this. So that's what they want to do. They want to disobey Allah in every way they can. And since they trapped for hell, they want to bring everybody else with them. They want to take the black people here that's why they taught them the wrong shit. Since they fucking doomed for hell. They want to take us and be like, yeah, we want to keep the black people with us too. We want to take as many of us down with them. So that's why I must tell y'all this stuff. So that's the reason why they urge you to do it. So that's a little bit of stuff. It goes more in depth and more sources and all that stuff in the book. But the second thing, these are like fruits and vegetables. So almost all vegetables are good to eat, except kale. Like these are all foods that are bad for our stomach because these foods wear down on our stomach. It's like that's why we live in the 62 years, 70 years. You all thinking that's a long time. That is not. We should be living much longer. But it's like a rock with dripping water. The dripping water don't seem, but over all those years, it wears down. Just like the food we eat wears down on our stomachs. So stay away from kale. That's just bad. Our stomach is hard on our stomach. Stay away from turnip greens, collard greens. I'm not sure about mustard greens, but I know turnip greens, collard greens, they ain't good for us. Any large size beans, so like butter beans, large kidney beans, large, what's the other one? Navy beans. Y'all can eat the small size beans. Chickpeas is cool. Garbanzo beans are cool. That's the same fucking thing. Frijoles, how do you say it in English? Pinto beans. Pinto beans, they cool. Black beans, as long as they the small size beans, alright, they good for you. Especially the small pink or white navy beans. That's a really good food. You can make whatever you want out of that. So all large size beans, kale, collard greens, turnip greens. Those is bad for you. And all peas, field peas. Not the peas that come in the pea pod that grow on the vine. Those is good. But field peas. The reason the reason we eat them today is because back in slavery days, because field peas along with some other foods are only fit for cattle. But guess what? To them, we was like the field animals. We was out there working and stuff. So they gave us the same stuff that they fed the cows and stuff, which was peas, among other things. So peas that is not good. Your stomach can't handle them. It don't matter if they black eyed peas, brown peas, the brown ones with the spots, the green peas, any of those field peas. Do not eat them. They is hard on your stomach. And another thing is corn. Corn's another thing that they used to feed to the animals, so they gave it to us. Don't eat no cornbread, no nothing like that. Our stomach can't even fully digest corn. So stay away from corn too. Let's see, is there anything else I missed? Alright, so yeah, the next part of the things that's bad for your stomach that wears down on it over time and gonna give you a shorter life. Another thing, the stuff that just how eating can give you life, it can take away from your life just the same. But don't eat no freshly baked breads, y'all, because whenever they fresh, you have to allow them to set and cook them thoroughly. Don't eat no freshly baked biscuits because that's hard on our stomachs. Stay away from white bread. They put a whole bunch in white flour too. They bleach that shit. Eat whenever you eating breads, try to eat toasted breads or slowly cooked breads, alright? Or let your bread set and then toast it or whatever. So that, because cooking it thoroughly and fully, because when it's first fresh, it's not fully cooked. It doesn't have enough time, so it's hard on our stomach. So that's why y'all must let it sit and cook it slowly. And if your bread gets stale, there's no such thing as stale bread. Just bake it again and it will be just like brand new. Or toast your stuff. So if you have like a sandwich and shit, toast your bread first and then make that shit. Because one, it tastes better, but it's about the health. So toast your bread and eat whole wheat bread. That's the best type of bread. Or rye bread. No whole grain bread, because the grains in them, that's hard on our stomach. So don't eat your freshly baked biscuits. Don't eat your cornbread. You know, the only time you should be eating all these foods I've mentioned other than swine, never eat swine unless you literally about to starve to death. All these other foods are what you should eat. Only time you should eat is if there's no better foods. So if the only foods you got around is all these, then y'all can eat them. But stay away from them other than this. You know, you can have them every once in a while. Because I know some biscuits can be good as the fuck. With some honey and jam and stuff, that's good as hell. Thanksgiving food, good as fuck. But stay away from them. Y'all can every once in a while, but as much as y'all can, stay away from those things. And so yeah, no cornbread, no nothing like that. No freshly baked breads, no partially cooked. Let your shit set. After you make a bread, let that shit set. Or if you have some bread from the stove, make sure it's fully some toasted on the side or whatever. Don't get the wrong shit. And then yeah, though. All right, so basically, those are all the foods that's bad for your stomach. They wear down on it. The next part is stay away from starchy and sweet foods, especially if you have diabetes. If you have diabetes, cut them out. Don't even every once in a while. Nah, it's gonna worsen it. So stay away from starchy and sweet foods. Y'all can have them, every once in a while and stuff. But the Irish potatoes, so stay away from potatoes and stuff. That's highly starchy. Sweet potatoes too. No sweet potato pie, no nothing like that, because again, it's a starchy food and the sugars in it and stuff. So, in any type of starchy foods, y'all can have a little bit of rice now and then, every once in a while and stuff, or potatoes and stuff. But stay away from them as much as y'all can. And don't eat too many of them, or else you're going to get diabetes and it's just going to be bad for you. And as I said again, if you have diabetes, don't eat, just cut that shit out 100%. And then, let's see. All right, so these are the good foods. Oh yeah, let's get down to fruits. Virtually all damn fruits is good for y'all. If y'all have any questions about stay away from any processed like dried fruits. Only if you gonna be eating raisins and stuff or dried pomegranates or whatever, eat sun dried shit. Not that processed shit. Alright, but yeah, if y'all have any questions about fruits, just hit me up. But virtually all fruits, because they got natural sugars for you and all that stuff. That's where you can get it from. So damn near all fruits is good for y'all. And let's see the next thing I got. Don't eat fried foods, because the way you cook your foods can also determine if they gonna be hard on your stomach. So cut out fried foods as much as y'all can. As I said, every once in a while that's fine, but don't make that a part of your regular diet. That's just bad for y'all. So no fried foods, or like with fried chicken, all the crust on it made out of flour. Flour, don't eat a lot of it. Try to cut that shit out as much as y'all can. And whenever, even if you fry just some regular chicken wings with nothing else on it, the way you cook it, it makes the meat rough and hard for your stomach to digest. So it has to work a lot. And so the absolute best way to eat is to eat mostly vegetarian and eat some meat, but it doesn't matter. As long as you eat the right shit, it's still good for you. It's better than eating all the wrong shit. So most fruits and most vegetables is good. So, but just stay away from turnip greens, collard greens, large sized beans. And if y'all have any questions, hit me up. I'm gonna put my Instagram or Twitter or both of them in the description. So stay away from those, from large sized beans and all that shit. And then starchy foods like potatoes, and also with fruits, they're best eaten raw. So don't have no fresh sweet potato pie, because when they're cooked, it take away all the nutrients and shit from it, and it makes it worse for you. So that's what y'all should be doing. And when it comes to teas and stuff, try not to microwave your shit. If you have some good water with minerals and shit, when you microwave it, kill that shit. Or if you put any things like ginger in your stuff, take the nutrients out. So try to freshly boil your shit. Don't put it in the microwave. That shit kills a lot of your shit and all that. So, but yeah, good things to eat are all that shit. So eat